with a mother who was punished by every romantic partner she was with for being brilliant. There is nothing worse than dating a man or letting a man into your bed who is insecure, jealous, and intimidated by you. Because no matter how much we think that we can build these men up, and no matter how much potential we see in them, the issue is they will never become the men we want them to be until they see their worth for themselves. And I think that one of the best ways women can protect themselves from energy vampires, from destiny swapping men, from men whose only purpose in your life is to take from you and not to pour into you, is to be incredibly discerning about the type of company that you keep. There's nothing wrong with having standards. Women have standards for a reason. Those older women that you feel like, oh, they're kind of mean, like they never smile at anybody, like, you know, that's why she doesn't have a man, XYZ. It's because she has standards. It's because she knows what it's like to be with a man who is so insecure and so threatened by your success because they perceive themselves to lack the capability to achieve the lifestyle that they want, that they see you as a threat. You are their greatest enemy. In relationships, our job is to mirror one another. We reflect back to each other all of the worst parts of ourselves and all of the parts of ourselves that we could become if we allowed ourselves to evolve past the limiting beliefs that we've subscribed to. And for me, the people with the greatest likelihood of success are the ones who see their reflection in another person and use that information to move forward in life. They allow themselves to admire that person. They use that person's life as a sort of inspiration to themselves, and they use that to motivate themselves to get ahead, because they understand that, you know what, if I really just locked in, I could achieve that too. If I really just believed in myself and stopped playing small and playing victim, I could achieve that too. But the most dangerous people, and in this case the most dangerous men, are the ones who feel like, oh, she has everything I want, and I perceive myself to lack the capability, the potential, the discipline, whatever, to achieve that. She's only getting this because of XYZ, and so now I'm jealous of her. Meanwhile, you're triggered by her because you see your own potential in her. But you're mad. You're not using it to motivate you to get up off your ass and work for it and to become who you need to be in order to attain the life that you want. No, you're triggered by her. And so instead of leaving her alone, what you do is you attach yourself to her, and then you drain her of her life force energy, you drain her of her resources, you take advantage of the network that she allows you to access. You are siphoning any energy from her in the bedroom by being in her face, by getting into fights that make no sense, by gaslighting her, by humiliating her. I've seen it too many times. Dude, I watched my beautiful, intelligent, brilliant mother be punished by so many men just for being fucking brilliant. Meanwhile, a lot of the men whose company that she kept were brilliant in their own right. But because they perceived themselves to lack something, right? Whether it was like the confidence, the discipline to actually pursue a life that was fulfilling to them or to achieve the things that they wanted, they punished my mother for having that ambition in herself, and they tried to make her shrink into this tiny version of herself so they would feel better about themselves. It's terrifying. And so for any woman that is looking to get into a long-term romantic partnership, you know, you want to have kids, you want to get married, whatever it is, to a man, like if you're straight or bi, whatever, listen, you have to fine-tune your discernment so freaking sharp, because any man that comes into your life and does not have the intentions of pouring into you and elevating you is not a man that is worth your time. And I'm telling you, you are in dangerous waters. You are in dangerous waters. And I don't want any of you to look back at your life and be like, I can't believe that I didn't see the signs then. I can't believe that I let this human being take so much from me because I just wanted to be loved so deeply that I allowed this abuse, I allowed this mistreatment, I allowed myself to be second place in my own life. I don't want that for any woman, because I've seen what happens when women who love very hard don't have boundaries and who are afraid to establish standards because they believe those standards will lead to loneliness. And I don't want that to be you guys. So this is really my critique on the Wizard Liz. I think that she is a beautiful, clearly very self-aware and intelligent woman. At the same time, I do believe that her selection of that partner was rooted in a childhood wound that she hadn't yet healed, because at the end of the day, most of our relationships are just reflecting back familial patterns to us that we either have or haven't resolved yet. And so, yeah, ladies, we just have to protect ourselves and be real about what's really happening, even if it doesn't fit what we thought, you know, the potential of the relationship or of the person could have been. Like, it just kind of has to be like, it is what it is. My peace, my sanity, my life is worth so much more than this fake love from this person that's secretly plotting against me. So